opinion. And so she's the only person that can fill this role of she is worth putting your resources into. She is worth putting an entire team's resources into because she can be that good. Whereas not many other ADCs can fill that role, which is why I think you pick her. Plus, her ult may be used to dive in, but watching the replay back on the first game that we were doing as a team, there's a time where they picked J4, for example, and J4 ults Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa ults out of the J4 ult. It can be used in other ways to get away. For example, if Thresh is jumping on you and he's got you in his cage and the team's walking over, you've got some stack on their backline for some reason because you've hit a W or someone's hit CC, you can jump away from the team and just start playing from there and destroy their backline because you're so fed. It's kind of the idea.
Yeah. Yes. It's just, at least for me, I rarely see that unless you're in pro play.
Yeah, definitely. It's a hard comp to pull off. It's a meta comp, but a hard comp. It's because it's clear what you want to do, right?
Yeah,
like,
which would be even more props if they pull that off. Like that is going to be fair fucking play.
Yeah, it's definitely the kind of comp that you look at and you're like, right, well, we know what you want to do. We just got to stop it, right? But it's not that simple, is what it comes down to a lot of the time. But we shall see. We shall see what happens.
So anything here that from when it comes to like summoners, I don't think anything like looks weird.
No.
The runes.
I think everything's pretty standard.
Yeah. Oh wait, this Malphite didn't go Aftershock.
No. I think if he's in the mid lane, he's accepting that he needs to be able to keep the Aurelia at bay a little bit with Q poke. So that's kind of the idea, I think.
Yep. Jungler starting blue side and red side respective. No, red side, yeah. It looks like they're not going to meet top side because one is going to be pathing ball.
Yep. I found it interesting that Sejuani didn't decide to start on her blue.
Yeah, me too.
Because you're playing for your Kai'Sa, right? Like, even if it's telegraphed, you want to try and get something in your bot lane. But Trundle is pathing bot, and you're pathing top. And it doesn't even matter. They might not even need the assistance of the jungle because there is trades going on down bot lane, which just mean that Kai'Sa is Rel was already chunked out and doesn't have flash, and Kai'Sa burned heal too. But Malphite
needs to be very fucking careful here. Holy shit!
Jesus Christ!
What is going on? It's not how I thought this was gonna go. Like Aurelia Malphite, I'm not expecting the Malphite to threaten a solo kill.
Yeah, I'm not expecting Malphite to chunk Aurelia down to quarter health in the first 3 minutes of the game, but both players do have
he was going to flash
in the
there.
lane.
Like, I thought he was going to flash and try and finish that kill.
Okay.
See, I think you can kill her here.
I think if you flash, he burns flash as well, so it's just whether he wants to make that trade. But I think as a Malphite, you take that trade, right? Like Aurelia's their carry. Aurelia's flash is more important than Malphite's flash in this situation. So I do agree that burning the flash, that might have been the case, but he doesn't have cooldowns, so Malphite has autos, and he kind of needs 2 autos to be able to kill Aurelia from that point. So it's a bit risky.
That's true, yeah. I was just thinking because he has the corrupting potion, so he might have like we have a top mid.
Okay, yeah, we're seeing both junglers coming up here. Trundle put very good jungle pillar, blocking off the escape from Malphite and reading the flash over the wall, and already there. I'm a beautiful positioning there and going to get the first kill over to the Aurelia, which is exactly what you want in this team comp.
Oh boy, holy shit, they have to burn both flashes here. It's 2 flashes for 2, but still.
Yeah, no, that pillar was actually amazing from Aimer there, making it so that Malphite had to take the extra walk around, which meant that he flashed, and he was already over the wall waiting and had time to get there from the pillar, and it was really well played by Aimer there, kind of handing the kill on a platter. And ooh, good pillar again coming out from Aimer, making sure that Swain has to burn flash.
But you see that combo, right? You see that like where you do pillar to slow, and then you see the Cho'Gath Q. Right?
Yeah,
like,
no,
it's undodgeable unless you use summoners, I think. Or like you use like QSS or something.
Yeah, definitely. Good job from Aimer. So currently making pressure on making pressure in the mid lane and the top lane. And I was just going to point out we're just under 5 minutes into the game, and every flash other than Kai'Sa's has been burned on the side of Gosport.
Yeah. That's
which is kind of crazy considering they're also a kill down. So it's not even like they've got stuff from this flashes. It just kind of proves how much they're being pressured in the game state currently.
Yeah.
Because they're kill down and they've burned twice as many flashes as the opponent.
But then, like, this game should look so different. Sedge should have started blue, path bot, to at least cover the bot side. And that trade bot where the Rel almost died should have never happened.
Yeah, a few tiny mistakes coming out from Gosport that in the overall scheme of things, you don't want to focus too much on because,
Yeah, true.
you know, but it's definitely impactful. If you chain a lot of them together in the early game, like it's only a 500 gold lead so far and a few summoners, but obviously if you keep making these mistakes and the enemy keeps burning all your flashes, they can push that much harder.
Sedge just revealed herself. She just like destroyed this plant. Now they know where she is.
Maybe trying to look for a play on bot, but it's kind of going to be harder.
Yeah,
Thresh
they should know she's there. Yeah. Okay.
Nice round knock up. Good CC. Burning Seraphim's flash. He also has flash, but he's not dead. Okay.
Okay. But then, like, this is where I do not understand it. You saw Sejuani reveal herself on that vision ward thingy.
Yeah,
and
vision
Path
the black
bot. So you saw her because like they have a ward here, so they know she isn't going here. So you know she's going here, and then you go like you play up. It's a bit weird.
Okay, so we're seeing Hex position for Dragon here, and Sejuani grabs the Scuttle, so they're gonna have the Scuttle for the Dragon fight if they do want to take it, but it will be a bit if they want to take this fight. Nope, it seems that they're just resetting and kind of just accepting, shaking to leave Dragon for a few more minutes, maybe after a reset, or maybe after Aurelia can chunk out Malphite in the mid lane.
Fanxy is starting to get a nice CS lead here. Around 10 CS up in the mid lane. Bot side is almost identical. Top side is also almost identical.
Yep, farm... I do... Ooh.
Oh. He's got 6.
Ooh.
He can threaten it. Yeah.
He doesn't have
flash.
flash.
He needs to. What is he doing?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my word, God of War
was
answering back, not getting solo killed there, turning the fight and just saying... Cho'Gath had the right idea there, getting the knockout, but just didn't have... I want to know how far he was actually off execute, because he was just that small bit away from being able to execute, but Swain ults, he starts draining you of your health. From that point, he should have just flashed away and disengaged, but he really wanted to finish off the kill, and he got punished for it.
Yeah, but this has like bigger ramifications, because it secures almost the Drake, right? No? Oh, no, okay. So he was just getting the wards. I thought he was going for Drake there, which would have been pretty big.
I don't know if it was the right call to TP back to lane. I can understand not wanting to give all the plates over to Swain, but you burn TP for the Dragon fight, and you got chunked out because you TP'd on a minion, and Swain full comboed you. So really, I think Gosport should be threatening the Dragon here. Like, your top laner has TP, their top laner doesn't have TP. Just use Swain TP and secure Dragon.
Trundle is securing topside, enemy jungle topside. So he is invading, trying to get that lead in the jungle closed because he is behind. Why are you recalling that fight? Yeah, it's a bit...
Why are they recalling? Okay, I don't understand. I think this is just...
is it maybe that they just don't assume the Drake take is likely? Or like they don't think they have the damage to just rush it?
Maybe. But like, if your Swain TP's down and
or they just bluff, right? Or they're just like, yeah, try. We're calling out your bluff that you're not doing it right now.
Yeah, definitely. They don't even have any vision on the Dragon or in River. Like, they have just... They got pressure and they were just like...
it's just next level mindings, you know?
Is Trundle starting up the Dragon or is he just getting... No, he's just getting vision. He just got Skull.
That Cho'Gath is...
I can't believe we're 10 minutes into this game and no one has started Drake yet.
Yeah. Kind of insane.
I feel like both teams have opportunities to be able to, but obviously they don't see the whole map. They don't know everything, so that's not.
Yeah, it's always like Monday. Was it Monday morning backseat quarterbacking, or whatever the fuck they make American phrases?
What?
Yeah, they have like that stupid. He's just dead.
He's dead. Yeah. He's dead. He's dead. Oh, the way the camera pans away before he dies. He's like, no, guys, you know what's happening. Don't worry about it.
But that is
getting another solo kill.
Yeah, that Swain is He's starting to get away.
Yeah, they're going to pivot this comp. They were like, it's protect the Kaiser. They were like, nah, screw that. It's flip the Swains. But other than that,
TP?
Rel getting a... Okay,
that is a no ult TP.
Okay, the teamfight coming out here. So, God of War big in the middle of the teamfight, but he's definitely out of position. A bad TP. Yeah. Aurelia going to flash ult onto them, getting the double stun up. Not quite being able to do anything. Hit by the Sejuani ult, and probably just want to disengage here, but from this, maybe they're looking to get Dragon's Thresh going for the hook, but just going wide. Okay. Maybe Gosport Gods look to re-engage here. Malphite does have ult, Kaiser has ult, Rel has ult. Yeah. On the side of Hex, they are completely burned out on ults right now, so they have a 3 ult advantage here on the team fight if they decide to take it. But Kaiser's just farming a wave right now. Kaiser and Wave are farming... they should be positioning up here. They're a little too late if they want to go now. They need to move right this second and steal it, which they do. Brilliant steal coming out from Barstorm, but maybe use his life for it. Flashing out, getting out Malphite, getting out on a sliver of health. Great flash coming out. But have they got the damage to finish up this teammate? Ima dropping after getting the stun on 2 of them. Seraphine looking really low, managing to flash away. Ooh, but Sejuani taking too much damage, and now Kaiser's all in there on her own. Malphite can't do anything. He's just hanging around the corner, but it's on a sliver of health, and Aurelia's going to clean up.
This is just GG, right? You just gave Aurelia 5 kills.
Oh my god, she had 5 kills? Oh, I didn't know she got every kill. I'm not paying attention. Oh my word, this is... Oh my god.
Yeah, I was just listening to you, like, doing, you know, the incredible play-by-play casting. I was like, well, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. Nice.
Oh my word. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, that's great from this. That's exactly what you want on the Hex side of the comp. We're talking about how, they're flipping it to like a Swain comp because your Kaiser's, 0-1 and your Swain's 2-1. Yeah, meanwhile, Gosport Gods, Hex have gone, we want the Aurelia comp and we've got our Aurelia 5 kills, which is terrifying.
Also, in that entire fight, Cho'Gath was pushing topside. He pushed an entire wave into the turret. I think got 1 or 2 plates, and Swain barely got up there because he was trying to get to the fight first. Like, he was still running here and then went there. Like, they basically... The only thing that makes this a bit better for GSG is legitimately just stealing that Drake. That Drake is one of the only positives they got from that trade.
Yeah, I get the, like... I understand. It looked like a good team fight for God, right? No. Yeah, Wing away, I think, just even nearly was hooked because Rel is a balanced champion. But Aurelia's got so much pressure now, she can just not really care about the Malphite.
Do you look at the goal difference in the mid?
Oh my word! Yeah, that is
double.
That's horrifying. She has she's 2,600 CS up on the Malphite mid.
Yeah, gold. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my word, that's horrifying.
That is fun. Oh wait, did she just? Oh, she just whiffed ult hard.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. We're just going to talk about how bad the Aurelia is, and she can miss it on it won't matter. The problem is Cho'Gath has built Oblivion Orb Merc Treads. He's like, okay, Swain, you're beating me. You've got your Mythic. I'm just going to completely build to counter Swain. Yeah. And that's it. And just,
he doesn't care, right? He doesn't care. He's going to still have the execute, so he's still threatening with flash execute. He's still going to have the CC. And I mean, at the end of the day, he doesn't give a fuck if he's behind now, because his team is ahead.
Exactly.
Plus, they just got Herald topside. Even though he's the one behind, they are the ones that have the map pressure on his side.
Yeah, it's definitely like the kind of thing where it's like, you want to stem the bleeding as much as you can, right? When it's not your win condition, and when you're relegated to playing weak side, which you're fine with, you just kind of go, okay, whatever. I just need to make sure that not the worst happens, and Barstorm did smite that away, I think, so he did get it after Ima trying to invade, but managed to make sure that doesn't happen. But as I was saying, you just want to make sure that you don't give too much away, right? So it's a great build idea to just, and it shows like proactive building and not just going for like what you normally go for and choosing what is actually good in the matchup. And
I also like the zero ego approach. It's just like, I'm behind, I don't give a shit. Like, I'll just build these items and now try. Because like some people are like, no, I'm gonna pretend I'm not behind. I'm just gonna build my normal build. We see something here mid lane.
Okay, Malphite ult coming out and.
Never mind. Holy shit!
Not quite. The Sejuani ult going wide. That was an That was a big mistake coming out from Volstorm, just missing, and Aurelia going to finish up that kill, and oh my word, I started over my words there, so I couldn't exactly get it out, but I was just surprised that the Sejuani ult missed. They had the right idea. I think Sejuani ult was at the start of the fight, so that, when I'm talking about sequencing your CC, that's the kind of thing that you need to make sure you delay it, but not delay it too long, because if you delay it too long, this Aurelia's got insane movement, and they're getting so much off of this because of the Rift Herald that they got on their weak side top. They're going to threat a tier 3, maybe even inhib, and that big knockup making it so that Swain's in a dangerous position. Pillar coming out, going to have to ult. Aurelia going on the tower, not going to be able to quite finish it off. A lot of tower shots being taken. I think Cho'Gath's dead to tower here. Going to drop Swain picking up 1. He does a lot of damage still, but Aurelia's not afraid. Flashing in 1v3, maybe not the best idea. Picking up 1 kill, but going to drop to the Sejuani, picking up the big bounty.
I will have to say, this is a bit overeager. Like, you are stupidly ahead. You're in such an amazing position. But these are the things where you need to be a bit careful. That was a very big shutdown.
Yeah, and this is just before Drake comes up as well. Brilliant flay there. That's a good reason why you like picking Thresh into Rel. Alistar has picked up a lot because of it as well in pro play. You see, it's kind of two of the most picked supports along with Seraphine right now. Because Rel jumps in, you flare away. You say, no, not today. And you can make it so that all of her engage is just kind of scuffed out a bit unless she has flash up as well.
Yeah. I mean, they do get that third charge as well. Or, well, not third charge, but charge on the third turret and stuff. But yeah, that was a bit overeager. I 100% understand it. You're like, imagine if you're in the shoes of that Aurelia. Like, you're 7-0. You're like, I do not give a fuck. I'm jumping on UNL. But
you know, when you're 7-0, flashing 3v1 might be considered imp by some, but you know, you gotta try it, because if it works, then you know, that's a highlight.
I respect the attempt.
I think as well, it kind of sucks that it's Cloud Soul, if I'm honest. If it was Ocean Soul, it would be so much better for Gosport Gods, because they have the first 2 Drakes, so they could just play for Ocean Soul WinCon. But Cloud is much less impact. It's still great to pick up, and it's still great that they've got Dragon Control. But I think you can imagine the impact that Ocean Soul would have had over Cloud Soul. And if you're on the side of Gosport Gods, you're probably wishing it was Ocean Soul in this situation.
Yeah, absolutely. But then, okay, so put yourselves in Gosport Gods' shoes. How do you win this game from this point on?
I think you need to not sway too much from your original game plan. Okay. I think it's good to know when you got to switch off, but Swain's not going to be able to clear up 1v5, I don't think. I could eat my words and Swain could solo carry this game, but I just don't think Swain... I was talking earlier how Kai'Sa's, in my eyes, one of the only ADCs that can fill this role of being this 1v5 hyper carry, that you can devour all these resources to, if you can keep everyone off of her, she can 1v5.
Yep.
I don't think Swain can do that as well at all, so I think you have to still focus on getting all this gold to the Kai'Sa and making sure that she gets ahead, and you don't just go, oh, well, she's behind, screw it.
Mm-hmm. On the other hand, you see Aurelia being able to keep the bot lane in check and lane. He's actually pushing the lane into a fucking bot lane.
Yeah, I don't even know if they get a good engage if Rel can even.
Oh, they are threatening a collapse here.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Seeing 3 of them on tower here, but they're clearing out all the vision, and they've got them in a bad spot.
Yeah,
here.
Now here Aurelia ult. Oh, good Sejuani ult.
Yeah, great Sejuani ult, stopping the Aurelia from coming in. We're seeing TP come in, big Swain ult coming through, big chain CC there coming out from the Malphite onto the Rel, knock up into the Rel ult, and then Swain ult doing big damage in the team fight. Kai'Sa managing to pick up a few kills, and this is great coming out from Gosport Gods, chaining the CC like they need to, pulling them back with the Swain E, and making sure Thresh goes down as well. Seraphine is away, but I think she is the only team member of Hex going to live throughout that team fight, and a great turnaround from Gosport Gods, making a bad situation look great for them.
Yep. Cho'Gath didn't have TP, so he wasn't able to join that fight as well, but damn, that is very well played. What happened? How did they lose that? Is it just honestly, a wombo combo?
It was the wombo combo. This is what I'm talking about on the execution side of things. It's very clear what you want to do. Yeah. You just need to execute it, and if you execute it, even if the team is... I don't know how much gold they were up at the time. I think it was about 4k, but maybe Aurelia are going to look for the TP movement speed here. Getting it ult on 2 of them. This could be very dangerous for them. Q coming out from both of them, getting the East on both of them, making sure that Rel doesn't even go for the W onto them. She W's away, and that's probably a bad idea. And Aurelia going to go for the big 2v1 play on the bot lane. Maybe just getting too greedy there from the bot lane. Should have just reset. Holy God, this Kai'Sa's 10-2. I mean, this Kai'Sa, this Aurelia.
Yeah. I like how you were being a bit politically correct. You said like maybe you were being a bit too greedy bot lane trying to push that fucking turret.
Yeah. Maybe, give the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they could have done it, but no, it was definitely a great punish coming out from Fancy to recognize that he could use TP movement speed and get in range of the ult.
Yeah. But, I mean, they do have all their eggs in one basket. So if that guy gets wombo combo CC'd, it's the same as Kai'Sa dying. Like, you just don't have damage.
Yeah, definitely. It's I think even more so in the sense of when you compare Swain's, where you compare damage to damage, I think Swain does a lot more damage than Cho'Gath does. Sejuani and Trundle does a bit more, I think. Malphite is full AP Malphite, so he does do a lot of damage. If he hits Aurelia with a full combo, she's going to get chomped. And then you just kind of need to follow it with like a burst of autos from... So popping passive on Kai'Sa and Malphite combo will probably kill this Aurelia.
Yeah, that's a fair point, actually, yeah. I didn't even think about that. They're super reliant on that Aurelia. And she is playing 1v5.
This Aurelia has a massive cojones. She is not afraid. She saw 3 of them and was like, and? Alright, we're seeing position for a team fight here around Drake. Aurelia is split, looking for the flank on the team. I think it's down to whether she can pull this off right now. Make sure the blast cone isn't usable over the wall, but Fancy does have flash, and I think that's going to be a big part in this team fight. Again, a big ult, 3 of them, but getting chain CC'd up. Big Seraphine ult coming through, making it so that she can't move. Massive chain CC coming out, but God of War ult maybe can clean this up and doing big damage, but it's just not enough. They just die too quickly. This Aurelia is too fed, and the team fight there was just over in seconds.
Yeah, that Aurelia was also... Fancy played that very well, immediately went on the back line, immediately on the Kai'Sa, disabling that damage threat.
Yeah, I honestly feel like that was really well played by Fancy. He recognized the situation and he knew exactly what he wanted. Yep. He was over that wall. He was like, I have flash, I have ult. The moment I see them, I'm flashing ult in this back line. And you saw a good response from Gosport Gods. They immediately turned around and they attempted to stop this cut and stop the Aurelia, killing their entire team, which they did kill the Aurelia, but then the entire team kind of was just able to clean up. Talk about how they didn't have too much damage, but if the enemy team's burned everything on killing your Aurelia out of panic, you have, no matter who you are, if you have 4 ults and they don't have as many ults left, you can just clean them up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting caught out here in the jungle. I think he's gonna get away. No, Valstorm flashing on the blast gun. Great flash, making sure that he followed Ima over the wall, and he could be dead.
He's just dead.
I think Valstorm's trying to get the kill over to the Kai'Sa, but he might get away. Oh my god, he ulted. He's kiting. He is out. Oh my god, Imeg with a fancy feat, making sure that he gets away from that 3v1.
Imara did that, that faker impression. Holy shit.
God, he's got happy feet. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so here we have... I mean, the game state has changed a bit. They're still behind a significant amount, but it's not... Like, it's not anymore where you have almost 0 kills and the Aurelia is 7-0. It is winnable. Yeah,
definitely. I don't like to think that it's ever like... This game is definitely not, like, doomed, okay? This is... I was talking about this before. Gospel Gods have a slight tendency to mental boom. We just really can't let that happen.
I'm guessing that has happened before?
Yeah, they've called FF votes, I think, 3 times. None of them have gone through. I will give them that. None of them have gone through. But we're seeing none this game, which is a great development. I'm loving them improving their mental already, even if that's the only thing that gets taken away. But hopefully they can get this Kai'Sa fed. She's 1-3, I think, is the big problem here. And, it's the kind of thing of... We're talking about it in draft when you've got a clear idea for the comp and you know exactly what you want.
Yeah.
But they know what you want. So they're making this Kai'Sa out of the game. And then what do? You have a Swain try and clean up a team fight, but he doesn't have enough damage to get through Cho'Gath, Seraphine, Thresh, Aurelia, Trundle. They're just too tanky.
Their Baron is so fucking... I was watching them, like, they walk up to Baron and was like, okay, they're starting the bursts. I'm like, oh yeah, they don't have an ADC.
Yeah, they are. I don't even know. I think the only way they do Baron is, like, they wipe the entire team.
Yeah.
And then they have to do it like with 30-second respawn timers, and then they can maybe do it.
Yeah, they're like, guys, relax, please. Can we, we're using this voucher to get one free Baron, please.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Gosport's Baron is a little better just because Kai'Sa over Aurelia is better at taking Baron. Which is another thing to look at. They can, if they get a team fight here and they get a big team fight, they can definitely look at getting Baron, which is a lot harder for Hex to do without wiping them first.
Yeah. Okay, so it is starting to calm down just a little bit now. Both teams are a bit ARAM-y. At least one of them has one person on the side lane pushing with Aurelia, which they need to keep in mind, right? Like, they don't have damage right now, so they just need to try and clear this wave and get the Aurelia. Yeah, I mean, they're able to do that easily now. I wonder if you're gonna see the next fight around the Baron, or if it's gonna be in a minute around Drake, because that Baron take is not that threatening. I think if you're Gosport God, Gosport God or whatever.
Yeah.
What's the name of that team anyway?
Gosport Gods.
Gosport Gods. Okay.
Gosport Gods, as in like I think it's a place.
Oh, okay.
Gosport. So we're seeing here what Hex are trying to do right now. I like the idea. They know they can't do Baron, but but they keep positioning like they're baiting Baron. But I think the Gosport Gods know that they can't do Baron, so they're like, all right, chill out. Like, you can sit in river. We don't care. We're gonna farm these waves. We're gonna get our Kai'Sa up. You guys just do you. And currently they've just been trading waves back and forth. Well, afterwards, Hex just kind of sit in the river, hoping that they'll face check Baron bushes, which they aren't doing, thank God. So
which is the question, right? Like, who do you think of these two teams has the better scaling? Is it blue team? Because if yes, then you don't give a shit, right?
I do think Kai'Sa scales better than Aurelia in the long term.
That's a whiff Sejuani ult.
Sejuani going wide, and Aurelia can maybe get a massive ult here, but her team's a little far behind, and she doesn't want to flash in again.
Drake. That's just a free Drake. Give that Drake up. You do not have the tools.
Yeah, this is the problem that you see for Gosport Gods, though, is they missed one ult and they had to disengage. Like, because they need that chain CC. They need that wombo combo on a pig.
Oh! Holy shit.
Wait.
He went for the steal, he didn't get it, but...
I respect it, I guess. Like,
I was gonna pray, like... I was legitimately gonna praise him, just like, good, you reassessed it, you saw that CC, ult is down, so you're not gonna contest it, and then I'm seeing the jungler work up, it's like, nah, he's surely not gonna try this. The one way red team can start the Baron is when your jungler is fucking dead.
Honestly, I didn't even see the Sejuani positioning to steal. That was a bad idea, because, as previously mentioned, they got a slow Baron. You're seeing they're slowly chunking it down here, but if the enemy doesn't have a jungler, there's no reason. Like, they have
like,
that.
Why are you going for that Drake? There's no reason.
It's not Soul Point. It's Cloud Soul, and you're alone. Even if you steal the Drake, you're on Cloud Soul Point, but they get Baron. So that's basically
like the moment you get over that wall, right? Like, you look at that enemy team, they have so much CC. The moment you get over that wall, you're dead. So you're committing for the steal to die. Even if you get the steal, you're dead either way. Yeah. So then, what's the logic there? And then the rest of the team is backing off. Like, I think there was a call, which I think is very correct, that like, Sejuani ult is down, we can't contest this, back off. They do that, and then Sejuani tries to do it.
It definitely, it's kind of one of those
situations unfortunate,
which definitely tests like mental. I like to say, like, if like you have to give this up, and you know that's bad, right? Yeah. You're like, okay, I wish we didn't have to give it up, but you have to assess that you've got to do that.
There's and they did, like they did very well. They backed off immediately. Like I was really, because one thing I do hate, and I see this in pro play as well. Oh, no, right? Ooh, really nice attempt. Oh, I think they have her here. Yeah.
Yeah, great coming out from the using this chain CC on Aurelia. You see everything coming out here. Gonna burst the GA, but they're pushing the mid lane. A good response coming out from them. Fancy even maybe gonna look to get Infall's weapon. Infall IWD down, but he doesn't quite get it. The chain CC's too much, and oh my god, Info Wars Disciple is a hard name to say quick.
Yeah.
Oh god, I guess call it IWD because Jesus Christ, Info Wars Disciple is such a hard name to say fast.
I mean, I'll give you props just to fucking try it. That was. Yeah, but I mean, again, they get a shutdown on the Aurelia as well. Good coordination. They have to give up an inhib for it, however. So, do you think that is worth? They used a lot of summoners for her as well.
Okay, they're positioning here to maybe. Oh, the Seraphine not going to catch the Kai'Sa, which is exactly not what you wanted. I don't think it was going to ult, but she got dragged into it. But Sway not big here. He is big himself, so maybe he can survive long enough, getting big Sway not of damage off. Leandri's ticking away here, making it so these fights are going on long enough for the Swain to be able to finish them up here. A big TP coming in, maybe going to turn around the team fight, looking to re-engage. Imera's very low, but Aurelia's here with the 11 and 4. Aurelia's here to clean up the team fight. Maybe Q coming out on the Sejuani, already chunking her down and really have no damage left because your Kai'Sa's dead and they're just getting cleaned up by this Aurelia here, picking up another double kill.
Yeah. Holy shit, you're such a Smurf play-by-play, by the way. I could legitimately would have been blind. I would have understood what had happened. They can go for the
I think they can go to the end.
Yeah.
It's literally Malphite Kai'Sa.
Oh yeah, no,
and
they can.
Aurelia can just kill Kai'Sa, right? Okay, Malphite are going to come in onto the Aurelia. They're hoping to maybe pick up the Aurelia and maybe get them down, but Kai'Sa does no damage. This is the problem here, and it's just GG coming out. Aurelia picking up another double kill, acing the enemy team. Swain maybe going to come try and, if he's any hope for Gospel Gods right now, this is it. The stream has frozen for me. I'm gonna assume Swain didn't want me 5 and that they took the game.